Yes.
Yes. Alright, innovation field order in a minute. Command center first, scout off of depot. 16 wrecks, 17 gas. Bunker on the low ground. If you scout speedlings, wall off at the natural by 6 minutes, otherwise it's not quite as important. If you scout roaches, you have to start producing marauders and widow mines as quickly as possible instead of hellions. Third command center starts by about the time the factory is finishing. After the first 100 gas, you start a reactor after 2 marines on the barracks after the factory is started, and switch it over, start producing those hellions. Past that point, about 7:15, 2 engineering bays will start +1 right afterwards as the engineering bays are finishing. Add on 3 more gas geysers, and at about 8 minutes and 30 seconds, starting the starport, you can switch it over to a reactor if you'd like, or just add a reactor onto it. As you're adding the reactor onto it, or your starport is completing, starting the armory. At this point, you should be thinking about taking a 3rd base, checking if he has lair tech, going for mutas, and have 5 to 7 barracks into production. If he's going for mutilating baneling, you can put reactors on almost all of them. If he's going for roach hydra, you should probably add a couple more tech labs. But once you get your 3rd base up, you get about 140 to 150 supply with 2-2 on the way, starting to pump out medevacs, marines, mines, and marauders out of all of your buildings, and have at least 2 factories up, going towards 3-3. Then you move out across the map, and well, pretty much you take everything, move out across the map, load up some medevacs, drop them towards the main with the rest of your army. You just go in and attack. And from that point, you just keep doing damage. You can trade with the mutas, of course, because widow mines will recharge and banelings will not. Trying to hit before the ultras come out. The ultras come out, have to add on maybe some ravens, possibly add on more marauders. Make sure your 3-3 is finished, drop to pull the ultras out of position and keep his base count down. But from that point, you just keep attacking until you know for sure that you can't attack at a certain angle, and then maybe start to drop. And be very careful about creep spread so they can't see where you're attacking from. But overall, all you have to do is execute all those things perfectly, and you can make a GSL champion look like a Diamond League.